So this is the fourth episode of my Pokemon Emerald playthrough. And checking out my Pokemon, of course, got the Wurmple that we caught last episode, and Mudkip, my starter. So I'm kind of dicking around in Petalburg City right now, just kind of sprinting around like a goddamn retard. And then we're going to head out toward Briney's cottage, and I did not know this part actually existed in this game. Did not even know who this fucker was when he came out to talk to me. Apparently he's some guy from the anime that was in the games that was not in Ruby and Sapphire, so I don't remember what the hell his name was. I think it was Morrison in the anime, maybe? I don't know. So he talks to me and he's talking about tough trainers, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. So I talked to this kid on the way out. He's talking about catching Poketrons. I know how to do that already, so I'm going to talk to this person. She's not a trainer, which is kind of like, alright, you're pointless, get out of my face. This guy's sprinting around in the sand. I don't know what he's trying to pull right now. He's trying to get into battle with me. So he likes leaving footprints in the sand, which is, I guess, cool if you're autistic, but I mean, that's alright. So he throws out a Zigzagoon, and I'm going to go into my Wurmple, level 6 Wurmple, 5 Wurmple, god, what am I retarded? Go into level 5 Wurmple, switch into Mudkip, knowing that if I kill this Zigzagoon off, I will get enough experience to go to level 6. Which is always good, because that's one level closer to Wurmple's evolution into Cascoon, which will be awesome. I go for the tackle, and I get a critical hit, and almost kill it, and I'm like, oh, come on. Couldn't have taken it out, 1 more HP. So I go for another tackle, and knock it out, and that is good. Mudkip took like no damage, neither did Wurmple, so Wurmple goes to level 6, and that is a good thing. Almost evolving, 1 more level. He goes into C-Dot, he's coming out with C-Dot. I know I have the type advantage with Wurmple, with Poison Sting. That is great for me, considering Wurmple needs the experience. And C-Dot's dancing around, I go for the Poison Sting. He goes for a Harden first, which is, that's not good for me. So I go for the Poison Sting, and it doesn't do shit, but I get the Poison. My luck has been amazing with Poison Sting, getting the Poison. It's been great. So I get that Poison, he's getting hurt. I go for another Poison Sting, knowing it's super effective. He goes for the Growth, raising his special attack. I go for this, there's a second Poison Sting. He's down to about half after the Poison. He's going to bring him down to about a third health. He goes for another Growth, trying to raise his special attack. And in the new games, Black and White, there's a rumor that Growth now raises your special defense along with your special attack. So it's like Calm Mind for grass Pokemon. Pretty much just a little fact there for all you people who are going to get Black and White. Just a little rumor that's always a possibility. I'm pretty sure that one's been confirmed. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, Wurmple goes to level 7. And this is where I get surprised. And I don't know if I forget what happens with the evolutions of Wurmple or what. But as you can see, in about a second, Wurmple's evolving, which is always good. I'm expecting a Cascoon to come out, but to my goddamn surprise, it turns into a Silcoon, and I'm like, I thought that the male version was supposed to be a Cascoon. I mean, comment if I'm wrong, but I thought that's what it was supposed to be. I mean, I might be mistaken or something. Silcoon learns the most pointless move, Harden. So I was all confused, and I even looked at it. I looked back here, looking at Silcoon, just wondering what the fuck just happened. Silcoon just what? Like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to evolve into Cascoon. So I'm like, am I gonna get a male Beautifly out of this? I'll be pretty pissed off at that point, because I wanted a damn Dustox. And now all you kids are gonna have to watch me use this Beautifly instead of my awesome Dustox, which is just kind of sucky for you. So this guy is having an orgasm over the sea, and this guy wants to fight me with his gay little Magikarp, so we're going to fight that battle again with my newly evolved goddamn Silcoon instead of Cascoon. I'm pretty pissed off that this thing is not a Cascoon. It's pretty aggravating. Anyway, so I'm just going to deal with it. I guess I can use a Beautifly. I've never used any of these fucking bug types in Ruby and Sapphire. So I go for the Poison Sting, hoping to get the poison, and I do, which is always good. So again, I'm getting like this lucky string of poison with Poison Sting, which is just great. Great for me, because this Magikarp is just being a little faggot. Level 9 Magikarp just splashing away. Doesn't know any other attacks. He learns Tackle at level 15 and Flail at level 30, if you didn't know that. But why the hell would you have a Magikarp level 30? I could not tell you. So Magikarp is pretty much just going to chill here. And that is going to be good for me, because Magikarp can't do shit to me, and I'm just going to keep tackling away until this Magikarp goes away. Silcoon's going to get some crappy XP, because Magikarp doesn't offer any XP for all you veteran players that know that. I'm sorry if this narration is a little bit quieter than my other ones. I'm up in my room, and my mom is asleep in the other room, so I gotta kind of tone it down a little bit. And turn the damn volume up, don't complain. So, I'm running around again. I'm gonna go fight this trainer up here. First I'm gonna pick the berries, of course, because when don't you pick the berries? Everyone picks the berries. So, I'm gonna fight this trainer up here with the Zigzagoon before I head back and heal up, because I want to head right into Petalburg Forest in the next video and make sure I have full health, because that will be extremely helpful for me. So, I know this is one of those rich people, so I know they have, like, ridiculously good items, and you'll see that later. This girl uses a full restore, and she has a level 7 Zigzagoon. Why in the hell would you have a full restore? That is my awesome question. Like, what? Anyway. I go for the poison sting, get another poison, so I'm like, oh, yay, I am awesome. Silcoon, you are just doing great right now, even though you're a Silcoon, not a Cascoon, dick. So, yeah, I'm going to go for another tackle. Zigzagoon's going to be a little dick and just keep growling away. He goes for a tail whip, and that lowers my defense. It's not going to do anything, because Zigzagoon is just so bad. He's just so bad. Like, it's like worse than Vertata, if we can put it that way. He got, like, tail whips off, and it still only did that much to my Cascoon, because Cascoon's a monster right now. He goes for another tail whip. That isn't going to do anything, because I'm a Cascoon. He's going to get hurt by his poison, and I'm a tackle. And this is where she uses the full restore, and I was like, okay, you can't do that. That's illegal. So I go for another tackle. It isn't going to do anything, because Silcoon has a really crappy attack. I'm going to go for the poison sting, hoping for another poison so she can't use another full restore, which is just awesome for me if I get it, but I don't get it on this turn, so I'm kind of like, goddamn, my luck's run dry. Go for another poison sting, just hoping for the poison, I'm not getting it. He goes for a growl, still taking down my attack. My stats are just shit right now. I already have mediocre stats at best, and I finally get a poison, which will do residual damage over time, which is just awesome for me, because this battle will not take as long as it should. I mean, this battle right now is taking over a minute. These battles should be quick as hell, and I have to go to Mudkip because I'm tired of all this shit, and I'm just going to knock it out with Mudkip and get some experience for both my Pokemon. Keep it even. I don't want to have overpowered Pokemon. I want to have a very balanced team this playthrough. You're going to see that later. I'm going to mostly keep my team balanced unless I end up in a situation where I absolutely need to use a single Pokemon. I don't think it'll happen because I pretty much know the ins and outs of all these Pokemon games by now, unless Emerald just ceases to amaze me and just messes my shit up. But that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to have a really balanced team type-wise and a really balanced team level-wise. So I fight that trainer. I need to go back and heal now because I took a ton of damage from both Silcoon and my Mudkip. I don't know why I ran back to the woods real quick. I don't know why I did that. I was on the phone for most of this battle, so I wasn't most of this playthrough part. And I found a Marill, which I was really surprised about because I didn't know you could catch Marills in Emerald this early. Which, I mean, would have been awesome if I didn't pick Mudkip. If I had picked any other starter, I would have definitely caught this Marill. I would have been really happy with the find right there. That would have been awesome for me. Unfortunately, I do have Mudkip, and talking about how I want a balanced team, I cannot catch this Marill. I would have in any other situation, trust me. I want the experience on Silcoon, though, so I'm going to pretty much just kill this Marill off with Poison Sting. See if I can get a poison. I still haven't gotten the poison. He's going for the defense girls and the tackles. It's doing a pretty good amount considering that this Marill is extremely weak. I get the poison finally. I still haven't even done half to it, though, which is kind of disappointing because Silcoon needs to be able to deal out some more damage if it wants to be able to do anything. I go for another tackle after I get the poison. He goes for a defense curl. His defenses are massive right now, and I know I'm not going to be able to do anything with this Marill. I'm pretty much hoping the poison's going to take enough damage where I can get it down before he knocks me out. But unfortunately, he's doing 4 HP every time with tackle, and I'm not willing to take the risk and stay in with Silcoon, so I'm going to switch out into my Mudkip, pretty much just fearing the tackle or anything like that this thing's going to use. But it goes for the defense curl, which, I mean, isn't bad that I switched out. I would much rather have Silcoon alive. than having it be dead this early. I mean, I don't want to embarrass myself already and be losing Pokemon all left and right. So I just get the experience, which is always good. And Mudkip levels up, so I mean, it wasn't bad at all. It learns Water Gun, which is great for me because that was its first water move at level 10. So some type coverage is always great. So I'm going to go back to Petalburg and heal up before I enter the woods. Some of the Pokemon you can find in Petalburg Woods are Shroomish, Seedot, Wurmple, and I don't know who else. I know you can catch a Slackoth, which I think they're the rarest Pokemon you can find in there. Their ability is trash, though. It's really disappointing, their ability. Slacking is an amazing Pokemon. Even with the ability, Slacking can still put a hole in anybody's team. I think Vigoroth, the second evolution, is really even well worth having on your team, no matter what. Anyway, so we're back, and we're facing this Wurmple, and I bring out my Silcoon. I'm just going to run here because I want to get to the woods without taking any damage. I want full health before I enter this thing, because I know I have a few battles coming up. So this is going to be the end of this section, because we're at about 11 minutes right now. And that is going to be it. I will see you on our next thing, Petalburg Woods.